Welcome back everybody to Forza Motorsport. So we're continuing on with the Exotic Speed Championship. We're going to do two more races. So it's been quite a while since the first episode, but I've been quite ill for the last couple of weeks now, where my voice has been all over the place, and yeah, I've been coughing and spluttering and everything else like that. So do apologise. Might not do that much in the way of talking because of that, just to save my voice, but hopefully we'll still have a good enough time. So we're starting out at Silverstone Grand Prix circuit for 5 laps. So yeah, we're sticking with the Porsche 968. Don't think we need to do any. Yeah, we don't have any room for any more upgrades. But yeah, it's been a pretty fun car to drive overall so far. Just a quick look at the performance so you can see what it's like. So those are the stats, which are pretty good. So if you didn't see it in the previous episode, it's got 400 horsepower, 484 pounds-feet of torque, from a 3.2 litre inline 4 turbocharged engine. So yeah, it's pretty odd to have such a large inline 4 engine. Even the standard car had a 3 litre, so yeah, it's really rather quite unusual to have such a large inline 4. It reminds me of the olden days when we used to have such odd setups of engines where you'd have inline 8s
Silverstone was originally built as an RAF bomber station during World War II, before the empty airstrips were integrated into
it. Stay in 12th position, and yeah, let's knock our fuel down a bit so we're as light as possible before we start. So we don't need 15 laps worth of fuel, given we've only got 5 to do. Yeah, 38%. So we did pretty well in the last couple of races. I think we got first and second, so hopefully we'll do just as well here. Although granted, we are not going to be the most powerful here. We've got the Aston Martin Vantage, 600 horsepower on the front. It's Ferrari on the sides, which are more powerful in slot form. Certainly underpowered in comparison to most cars here.
Total time penalty is about half a second.
It's barely even a tap, and he didn't even do anything to it. And yet, I guarantee that Ferrari didn't get any penalties at all for running into me. Regardless, quick rewind to sort that penalty out. That had more power than us in stock form. Had more power than we have in stock form now. But I guarantee it's upgraded. I said upgrade that quite fabulous V8 that's got going on there. Oh yeah, outbraked itself. Might not have the most power here, but we do have a very little bit of weight. Most of that power, and at the end of the day, with such a lack of weight and the fact that we're 500 pounds-feet of torque, it makes it fly out of corners. Despite that, I guarantee the Vantage in front is still going in a straight line. Because it's got an extra 200 horsepower on us, and extra pounds-feet of torque. You can see we can catch up to it in the corners. supposed to have had an update where it's supposed to have improved the AI to some degree. Right now, I'm not seeing that whatsoever. Did have more power than that car in stock form. Certainly seems to have the legs in it still now. It's a very good car in terms of handling. It has the better layout with engine than rear-wheel drive.
To go.
This car might not have the best handling in the slower corners, but fast corners it's really well nicely planted. It's a shame Porsche doesn't do anything like this right now. Sports cars they do mid-engine or rear-engine kind of cars. Don't get any front-engine or rear-wheel drive cars from them anymore. The cars that do that front-engine are always all-wheel drive, so it's massive shame that we don't do those kind of vehicles anymore. They're a success at the end of the day, and they evolved and really went nicely over the course of a couple of decades. 924, 928, this, 944. They just seem to have abandoned them sort of the mid-90s all around. Just despite the 928 actually supposed to be the replacement for the 911. Regardless, we're still meant to be good now. Really need that Honda really well nicely. Does have the better, especially looks like a lot of modifications that it's had. Soft quality kind of thing at times, and a little bit too much power for its own good, but it's properly quick in a straight line, as you can see. Massive race turbocharger, shoving in all of the air in the world. Pushing us ahead, brought it. About this car, even though it's got quite a large inline fork, it's only about 4. Like it's got like a great bucket, big V8 up front or anything like that, so it means it doesn't have the most amount of weight up front that you might expect for a front-engine car. should have from Porsche nowadays as far as I'm concerned, because you can only really push cars and their engines and the amount of power they can get out of them so far before they start plateauing or offer any more power or anything like that in the car of its specific price range. And yet nobody seems to want to make more basic cheaper to buy kind of sports cars at the moment. Everything seems to get more power.
Final lap. You got this.
Before, more expensive. Something like that. It's not friendly right now. It seems like, you know, Ferrari, Porsche, McLaren, we're all going to get to a point where they're not going to be able to really offer anything else in terms of power. Basics might be the only option for them. Seems like every car nowadays has 600 odd horsepower, or a lot of Ferraris nowadays seem to have 700 horsepower, so further can you really honestly push that before it's undrivable on the road and just not designed to drive more. Even Aston Martin with their latest Vantage of 646 horsepower, something like that, 656 horsepower, which is ridiculous. It's getting up to was near the powers of DBS Supercars, which is supposed to be a rare kind of car. The Vantage is a far more packed volume production car, and yet that has nearly as much power. It's more to life than pure horsepower as well. This car is a perfect example of that. Even the standard form is excellent. It's got a unique engine and it's more balanced. A few upgrades like I have, you can turn it into a monster. Especially when you stick a great big whacking race turbo on it. It gives you all the torque you can need, so yeah, good first place position there.
Nice work out there.
Particularly clean in terms of lap times, but still pretty quick. And yeah, looks like a Ferrari did get a good hefty amount of penalties there. Whether or not that's the Ferrari that actually hit us at the start, I don't know, but at least penalties are being dished out at the end of the day. Right, so that gives us a 24-point lead. So yeah, we're doing pretty well so far, although Aston Martin Vantage did make up 2 places there. And the Honda NSXR, I think we're competing against, leaps up 10 places, so that's pretty impressive. So let's move on to the next race for this episode. Hopefully we can have a bit of a cleaner start this time around. Where are we going to be going? Right, Hakone, Club Circuit Reverse, so not a particularly long track, that's why it's 6 laps. Just over 2 miles. Right, let's go. My voice is starting to go a little bit.
Running counterclockwise here at Hakone is very fast through the first 2 sweeping turns with those sublime...
I don't care. I've raced this track plenty of times. It's not difficult to remember. Right, so let's once again whack our fuel down. We don't need 19 laps worth. Let's go. Please be a bit cleaner this time. The Ferrari's really behind us.
penalty is about 1.5 seconds.
I was avoiding people. They got penalised me for avoiding traffic. Well, goodbye everybody. Our is coming through. So I'll flip the back wing of my Porsche. And help us. So good places. Afterburners on.
lap.
Reel them both in. Second this time round. Just did not have consistent enough handling really there to
Great race.
make the most of it, and as you can see,
P2.
even though we do have the faster lap time, it's not by a million miles, especially over 4th place with that Ferrari, which is less than a second behind us. So yeah, that was decent enough though from the Porsche. Still gained 10 places over from where we started, and we still have a 31 point lead, so not all is lost, but yeah, nonetheless, thank you for watching, thank you for dealing with my terrible voice, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one for the final 2 races. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.